Hey there everyone, it's Thakard, and welcome back to more Survival Fountain of Youth. We are continuing on with our pacifistic playthrough. Last time, we got our boat all ready to go. And this time, well, we're going to go exploring. I think we're going to take a tour around the islands. Maybe we'll go dive onto the Santiago. And then I think the next thing we do is head over to the Buffalo region. But first, let's take a quick spin around the local ocean area. We also have to block like crazy and get over to the Lonely Rock. Oh yeah, look at that. So much stuff. I am going to grab a couple more massive rocks if they will fit. Yeah, I can. Okay. One of the things that I was doing recently on one of my streams is that we were doing a speed run. And one of the things I learned while doing that is it actually is nicer to kind of set up a full base over there and just deal with it from there. So we're going to move over a couple more resources just because we can. Let's take over the lamp oil. We're actually going to bring this guy with us. Did I put some coconuts over there? I can't remember if I did or not. You know what? We don't need all these. We can grab some over there as well. All right. Hunting, fishing. Will this do any overheating? Perhaps 20% chance. Okay. Oh, one thing we haven't grabbed. Guess we can make it over there. All right. We might stop off. Originally, I was just going to grab what we wanted off the Copper Island and rebuild everything here. I'm thinking I might just make another base over there. Although we do have we have a big setup over here. Oh, I just don't know. Just don't know. We'll make our trip around, and then as it kind of goes on, we'll figure out what we want to do. We're either going to make everything back over on the other island, or we'll use this as our main base and we'll just travel to and from. Land on the rock. We'll be headed that way. All right. Get all the foodstuffs. Come on. Gather, gather. There we go. Excellent. All right. Whoop. Really? I stubbed my toe and took 2 damage for some reason. Why? I don't know. Game is odd sometimes. We might step off and go inland and grab some coal. All depends on whether or not we want to do copper. We got the sniffles, okay? I mean, we were all of wet for like 2 seconds, but that was enough. All right, whatever. We could do some copper stuff. We're gonna need to make a smelter for completing the mission. But we could theoretically grab some copper tools. There's not much reason to... We're not gonna have any reason to, like, make a copper spear or the crossbow, any of that fun stuff that takes copper, because we're not going to use it. The only copper things we would use would be the hammer or the hatchet. I think there's a saw too, but I mean, it's not really going to give us anything we don't really have right now. Be able to grab another piece of obsidian off that island, so. I guess the question is more over, do we want that? Because honestly, I think the main reason to go copper for stuff is actually the leathers. You need to make copper for the leather working, and even after that, you're probably gonna have to make solar water distillers to make all of your leather works work. Because, you know, oops, might have banged into the shore a little bit. It's a little bit rough doing stuff, you know? Okay. Hello. Poor guys. I feel bad for him. Alright, up we... Ooh. We almost went down pretty quick, too. There's the map piece. I am now ready to travel to the new region. That's all 5 map pieces. So we have a canoe that can take us to the new region. We have the 5 pieces of map that can take us to the new region. And here in a minute, we will have the story that can take us to the new region. Excuse me, birds.
This is the cannoneer from the crashed Santa Maria. Left without
the cannoneer? Please, get out of here. I ain't scared of y'all. All those people are like, oh, you can't block birds. Let's see here. I've been told that birds were just too hard to block, even way back when. Let's play with the birds a little bit. Block. 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 We're just having fun with them now. All right. That's enough having fun with them. Oh. Tell you what. Block doesn't make you invulnerable. Especially on the higher difficulties, you can still get scratched. And even take damage. Which I had for a long time assumed was not intended and that it was a bug. But I've started to think that it is intended. And it's just one of those things that, you know, it's harder, so it just happens sometimes. Difficulty settings and such. That works. Okay. So we have officially completed the story in the bird region. We can now go over to the buffalo region. But before we do, we're going to take a look at these outlying islands and go dive the Santiago. I'm going to make make one quick stop off at the grotto for some coal. All right. Hello, little friends. Oh, poor guy. But he did give me the portable beacon recipe. How nice of him. All right. We are now basically maxed out on our boat. There we go. All right, next island. Level 2 sailing. Wonderful. You know, we've died once during this playthrough, and it's one that I believe could honestly have been avoided. I am starting to think that you could do a pacifist run on very hard. Might take a little bit of trial and error. I bet you could do a pacifist run on very hard. I don't know if you could do it without dying once. I think the biggest issue you would get into would be food, because you wouldn't have meats coming in to help sustain you. You would have to do it all on brutes and whatever dead critters you just might be lucky enough to find. And then collected seafood too, so things like, I think you would want to spend a lot of time, but even then that complicates things. But doing things like the caviar and the conchs are probably going to be something that you would want to do. Drying would probably be pretty important too for things like dates, so you could get more out of them. All right. I don't know if it's a thing, but we're going to try. I've never tried to block Bruce. So I think we're going to try and block Bruce, see what happens. Where's Bruce? Whoa! Found him. Can we block Bruce? Oh crap, I'm out of stamina? Why am I out of stamina? That was unfortunate. I didn't think I was out of stamina, but I guess I was. We could wear the Navy coat in here and have some armor on us. All right. All right, so that will help heal us up a little bit. So I don't think you can block the shark. Slightly unfortunate. We might wind up dying here, guys. Because of Bruce. Alright. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Bruce, man. What a pain. Those sharks, even on this lower difficulty level, they are not to be trifled with. Not to be trifled with. All right, let's drop in the back here, grab our rope and our obsidian. We'll climb ourselves back out. Flying crabs. All right. We're all done, team. I think we will go back to our main base and heal up a little bit. There is one healing concoction that we can make on the at the cooking station, the pot. And that would be I think it's like a eucalyptus salve or something like that. It's a light healing thing. And we would need to use eucalyptus for that. So yeah, the sharks are nasty. Sharks are nasty. Woo! Man, we're bouncing around now, aren't we? Holy cow. Tell you what, sea doesn't look rough, but we are all over the place. Level 3 sailing. Nice. Alright, we are about up to the alcove, grotto, whatever you want to call it. We'll make ourselves a shovel. It's a little annoying to make a shovel here because we're going to have access to one very soon. What did I somehow hit? There's nothing there. Right. I need a big branch. We got a big branch. Wonderful. Excuse me, scorpions. As they charge me for some reason. Roots. Yep. Root. Wonderful. Is there anything else we want to take? I don't think so. Nope. Nothing else over here that's worth it. Go around the rocks. Wonderful. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we'll go like this. It only gave me one coal? How stingy. Well, here's hoping that'll be enough for us. That is some more dried meat. All right. There is a eucalyptus tree right over here that we will tear up. 4 pieces of eucalyptus. There's another one nearby. This is a eucalyptus tree. Right past the peccaries. Like this direction. Game, why are you just spawning in snakes like 2 feet in front of me? It is not in any way cool. Where are we at? Eucalyptus is this way. Is this supposed to be it? Yep. All right. So terrified of popping snakes now, man. Shouldn't be, but I am. It's happened one too many frickin' times. Okay, so we will be crafting the bandage with red gum. We'll also be making some other bandages as well. All right. Let's make 3 of these. And then as many of these as we can make. We can make 4 of those. I think that's it. Well, let's go like this. Also take that. Okay, cool. Take the meat. You know what? This is a really good bed. So let's actually sleep here. And get some of our energy back. Wow, would you look at that? Holy cow. That's a lot of good sleep. We can sleep for 23 hours and we're still healing. 24 or full day. Full day. How did I gain a negative wound? Are you kidding me? Joking, right? It canceled my healing. The likelihood of that getting worse while I was asleep is like 37%'s there, right? It was a 1. So it was like 20% getting worth 40% chance. How is that even possible? So we just slept an entire day and got nothing out of it because game decided to screw us while we were sleeping. And now it's raining, of course. Alright, let's heal back up. Alright. Gonna take a sip of the juice and then we are on our way. Wonderful. Alright. We have cleared out all of the islands surrounding us. We have made some healing supplies. We have wasted an hour or day sleeping because game decided it was going to mess with us. And now we are on our way. So let's head for the next region. Sail away. Look at that, we got all 3 of them. Our boat is just like banging around in the water. Look at that. We weren't even moving forward. It's like 6, 5, 9, 7, 6, 7, 5, 9. Just damage. Just rocking in the seas. Wow. We have a boat that can't even rock in the seas. All right. So we are going to end this episode right up here. We'll get over to the Santa Maria. And next time, we will start with exploration of the Santa Maria, first off. And then we'll probably gather some supplies to make our seaweed armor and start making a base over on Copper Island. But for this time, we're just going to finish up by parking over here at the Santa Maria wreck site and just try and figure out, and I've thought this quite a bit, how fast were these guys going to get themselves stuck this far up onto a rock? Or how big was the storm that there must have been like 100-foot swells? I mean, they really got chunked up there. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, next time, like I said, Santa Maria, seaweed armor, Copper Island. See you later. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Peace and love, y'all.